Russell Wilson wanted the Seahawks to get him some O-line help. Seattle didn't take an offensive lineman until their third and final pick, taking Stone Forsythe out of Florida in the 6th round. Perhaps some value. Some mock draft experts had him going a little bit higher. Ryan, what grade are you giving the Seahawks?
I'm giving the Seahawks a B, and I guess I could give them an A+. You're going to count Jamal Adams as their first-round pick, because that's who they got when they gave that first-round pick away to the Jets. But so here's the issue I have when I give him a B. I love D. Eskridge out of Western Michigan. Love his game. He was actually a cornerback / wide receiver at Western Michigan. He's going to play wide receiver in the NFL. Everyone's looking for the next Tyreek Hill, but you touched on it. They need help along the offensive line, and they didn't get it until their last pick. Of course, they only had 3 picks to choose from. But D. Eskridge is electric. If you get the ball in his hands, that's a wrap. You're not catching him. He has legit sprinter speed. Trey Brown, their other pick, their middle pick out of the 3 there, the cornerback out of Oklahoma. That guy plays with an edge. He plays about 3 inches taller than he is and about 20 pounds heavier. And I love what he brings. And he sort of fits what the Seahawk mentality is in the secondary, even if he doesn't have the size or the weight of someone like Richard Sherman. So I give him a B based on what they did. Could they have done more to address the offensive line? Yes, they could have. But you mentioned, Akeem, they got Stone Forsythe with their last pick there. I think he has a chance to be pretty good, Emery.
Yeah, he's going to be really good, and I like him. That's the one pick I like for the Seattle Seahawks, because when you think about those overalls that they run with their receivers, imagine chasing him one way, and then you have Tyler Lockett going the opposite way. He's going to tire out the secondary, and I did a couple of games with Dwayne Eskridge when they called the mom of the game, and he was at cornerback at the time, but you saw the speed, you saw the acceleration. But I gave him a C+ because they only had 3 picks, and they just didn't have the volume to really go out and attack. You thought that first pick was going to be offensive line, yet they chose a playmaker on the offense. So you don't know if that was to appease Russell Wilson, but that's an area at receiver that I thought they could have waited to maybe the undrafted to find someone. There's some big targets that are undrafted, but they didn't get the offensive line help that we expected them to get for Russell Wilson, and that's why I gave them a C+.
Professor Emery Hunt, Professor Ryan Wilson grading the NFC West, and the Rams are the favorites to win the division. Not by much, but San Francisco right there behind them at plus 200. 3 double-digit win totals for the NFC West. 10.5 for the Rams, 10 for San Francisco, and 10 for Seattle.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.